It's Tidewater Terrell of Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. Welcome to the latest edition as we continue celebrating the Camelot edition. Behind me here at Little River's Christmas trees, formerly the Great Bridge Pumpkin Patch. You know, Tidewater Terrell all over the place. Everywhere the community is, bring the kids out. Amazing Christmas trees. Still have some pumpkins and just a great festive environment out here. So always a man about the town letting you know where we're at. But again, we're back into the Camelot celebration. Touching on the barbers now. I had a chance to speak with Troy Holland, T. Rizzle, Walt the Abbott, Bam. You know Bam. Touch base on that Tower Mall lineage. We talked about some of the history. We're going to sit down with Troy and the crew. We're going to have a round table with a lot of the barbers, the ones that have touched our crowns all of these years. So, Tidewater Terrell, Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. Yeah, we stay in our own lane. We appreciate all that's going on around, but when it comes to Frozen Cups and Hot Chips and Tidewater Terrell, we do it unique. Just a lot of things on the horizon. We're glad you're along for the ride. But hey, just real quick, a little tease. T. Roy, Walt, the Abbott, Bam, take it away. So it's Tidewater Terrell here, Frozen Cups and Hot Chips on location in the P. And of course, I've got some legendary barbers here in the Tidewater area. I'm going to throw it over to T. Roy and Walt and some other barbers in here. We're covering a lot of the nostalgic barbers in Hampton Roads. We're touching on Don and the crew in Camelot, and so many others that came up. King Robinson, all of the barbers, Corey Lee. But right now, we on hallowed grounds right here. I got T. Roy, Troy Holland, I got Walt, the Abbott. I got some other kings in here as well that have cut hair, but I'm gonna turn it over to T. Roy. We're doing a segment where we're highlighting the barbers here in Tidewater. T. Roy, tell them what they can expect.
What's going on here? I can expect a nice little interview, just talking about the way we came up, how long we've been doing it, just familiarity with each other, what I mean? Yeah, for years. Yeah, long time, so that historic barbershop in Tower Mall. Oh yeah, yes sir. That's what it's about. Yeah.
So when you talk about Tower Mall, you talking about the perm smell from the shop right by the Chick-fil-A, the Bradleys, to know about the Foot Locker, to know about Tower Mall, that collection of barbers. What was that energy like?
Man, that was some of the best times I liked. And I say that it was like being a part of the Super Friends. Yeah. Because you had too many superstars in it. Yes, sir. Everybody was a beast on their own. But we was all together.
And came from other barbershops, Browns and Masons and all of the other Capital Cuts. So we're going to talk about that. We just want to give you a tease. I had to get Troy Holland, T. Roy, and Walt the Abbott and all the other crew in here. We on location in a secret spot. We can't reveal everything, but stay tuned. This is Tidewater Terrell, Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. We coming for you. You already know I'm counting you down. Tidewater Terrell here, Frozen Cups and Hot Chips, with a man who needs no introduction, but Mr. Nicolo, Bam, all around everything here on Frozen Cups and Hot Chips. And Bam, I know you're on the grind. Don't want to stop you while you're cutting, but we are highlighting the barbers, those amazing barbers. Yes, sir. You are one of them from Portsmouth, that Tower Mall era. We just want to briefly, just real quick, we teasing for a moment. I see you got to show Boston. Look at there. I need that. I love that. That's T. Roy in here. We just celebrating the barbers. No question. Talk to me about the Tower Mall Barbershop, the collection of talent, and just what it meant to you.
Man, it was the beginning of the best barbershop ever that I ever experienced, man. We had, it's like the Wu-Tang clique, man. Everybody had their own style.
That's all folks though, man.
I guess I would have been more like, I think I would have been more like Rizzo. That's too
Okay.
Fuck the Rizzo. I would have been the Rizzo.
Okay.
So, man, it was nice, man. We had the best barbers, man. We just send challenges out to everybody. Everybody want to see us. And it was the best barbershop.
So when you talk about Tower Mall, people that don't know, what was the clientele like that came in that barbershop?
Then I used to make like $190 on a Sunday. That's a Sunday.
Okay.
And we would cut it up, $78 to make $190 on a Sunday. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Right?
You know, B, everybody know you. You're from the sports attire to just being a legend here in the community. We know it was a time where we thought we may not have had you before, and you bounced all the way back. You galvanized the community. Talk to me about how the barber community is, how you all rally around each other.
Man, we like a unit. There we go. Pull together when you know what I'm saying? Like, name, we got a barber out now, you know what I'm saying? We put money together, we get him something, even though he's out. It ain't much, but it helps out. So, you know, we pull together, man. I wish we could do some type of union thing for barbers, huh? You know, we need to do that. We're important. We're very important to people out there.
I'm glad you said that. Right there in that lane. It's the holidays. People going through so much. Talk to me about what you just said, the importance of a barber. You are a counselor. I know you've heard a ton of things. You talked some folk off the ledge. You've talked about things that you can't speak of. How important and significant is that barber being that ear to your clients?
It's a lot, man. Just picture this. You wouldn't do nothing. If you had a function to go to, you wouldn't go if you didn't get a haircut. What function you know you gonna go to without a haircut? You need a haircut for your outfit. The outfit don't make you. You know what I'm saying? You need that haircut. It's important. Anything. Like what we doing now, I'm mad I don't have a fresh cut. So
It's for me.
haircut. You need that line. You don't want to meet no woman with no jacked up haircut. You probably won't meet a woman that's gonna have a haircut.
Okay.
It's important.
That's real.
It's important to have a cut. It's a lot. You know, you can find a lot of. You can't find a robot to cut.
You know, we talked about it. I spoke about it with King one time as well on the earlier segment. You know, barbers are so influential. Can you talk to me about a time where you had to cut someone that you lost and make them look presentable to the family?
I ain't gonna lie, I never done it, man. I was actually cool. I couldn't do it.
Okay, that's real.
I can't sit there. I can't do it. I couldn't speak on that. I don't know any barber. Carrie did it. I think Troy did it. I can't do it.
Right.
It's too much for me.
Okay.
You know, that's just because of the situation I've been through. I've seen a lot. I don't think I just can't.
Hey, that's real. But it is essential. We have that and we need it. You know, we're going to be touching on a lot. We're going to bring the energy back up, but that's Bam. Everybody knows Bam. He got that Boston on. Anything New England, boy, you better know it's Bam. T-Roy, come on in here real quick. Bam got that Beantown on. We were just talking just for a second, just because it was so significant. And I spoke to Bam about it, but because it is influential in the town, and we spoke with King about it earlier, I know you have, and it's been rough. When you've had to cut the hair of someone that you've lost to make them presentable for a family member, what is that like? How important, what does that mean to you?
First of all, I'm pretty honored for people to actually want me to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's an honor in itself, man. But then when you somebody you're close to, and a lot of times it's just you and them. Like they just put you in the room where he is, and he's laying in the casket, already dressed and ready to go, and it's just you and them, or you and the person, man. That's when somebody you're close to, man. It's tough to deal with sometimes.
And
Me, a lot of times, it's like my last time talking to him, my last time seeing him, was just my last time, you know, getting a chance to say goodbye. That's why I feel honored sometimes, because a lot of times we don't get that, Terrell. A lot of times we don't get that. We don't get a chance to say goodbye.
That's deep. That's deep. Some grown men talking about real things. We're going to touch on the barbers. We got a whole lot of fun. We're going to talk about those days in Camelot, playing Sega at Don House, the Nintendo out there at the court. So, yes, no question.
I can't wait to do it.
Big up the core league, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
I like it. That's right. That's right.
Billy, Kelvin, all my
Shout them out, y'all.
AKA Oxbard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shout all of them. I want to Perry.
That's right.
All the people that he cut with, man.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to Kendall, too. What up, Kendall? Yeah, no doubt. We're going to be back. No doubt.
You know what I mean? Stan, like everybody I work with, man. I mean, you know, just, hey, man, it's all love. We got, like we said, we got a lot to get to.
Yes.
And I can't wait to do it.
And to the
Yes.
slowest barber in the same city. What's
gonna
up,
do that?
John? What's up, John?
Yes. I love it. I love it. We got a lot to cover. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. There it is. Hey, this is Tidewater Terrell, frozen cups and hot chips with some of the absolute best. Stay tuned. Yeah, just, you know, intriguing information. Just an awesome time, you know, letting you inside that very sacred area that is the barbershop. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of stories to share. Tower Mall was indelible in our community. Stay tuned for a lot more. I'm Ty Water Terrell. It's Frozen Cups and Hot Chips.